What is good, everyone? It is currently a Thursday morning, and you're probably wondering why I'm dressed like a poof. I'm going to fuck around and play some golf with one of the boys. But in saying that, I want to speak about how I've got to this position over the last few months to where this is what a random Thursday looks like for me now. Made $1,000 last night, and I have full freedom. And the biggest thing that I speak about, and I feel like I go on like a sore toe about it non-stop, is taking action. Simply just taking action and making that change. And the biggest reason a lot of you who speak to me day by day is, you're waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time, bro. Your mum's getting older, your dad's getting older, they're still working a job, your body's not getting any better, your youth is slipping away. Just simply take action, and everything from there will become so much easier. Whatever it is, whether it's getting in shape, whether it's your finances, simply taking action is the backbone of it all. There's two sorts of people in this world: people who are go-getters and will go and get it. There's no perfect time. And people who will sit there and procrastinate thinking there's a perfect time. And the longer they put that off, the longer it becomes okay to be in that dog shit situation that you're in, right? So taking action, it's really not that difficult, but it's the reason 99% of people will fail. And it just becomes, as I said, the longer you put it off, for all of you who are wanting to have a big year ahead of 2025, even now reaching out to me or wanting to make that change in your life now, where it's like, oh, I'll wait till the new year, I'll wait till after Christmas. Bro, you're just delaying the inevitable. Like, the longer because you're putting it off to next year now, I'm not saying you won't start next year, but at the start of next year, maybe a holiday will come up and I'll start in Feb, and maybe, I've got a doctor's appointment, so we'll start in March, and it's like, the longer you keep doing this, the more it becomes okay to be in a shit situation, when deep down, when you're laying in bed at night and your mum has to get up for work in the morning, you know that you need to do something, but because you keep procrastinating, because you keep putting it off for so long, it becomes okay. And it's not fucking okay, bro. It's not. And I can speak on this from personal experience, because this is something that went on for months, if not years, with me. And the day that I just went, fuck it, I need to make a change, was the day it all started changing. That day, bro, like in my bio, I say comment day 1 to reach out to me. And that's not to fucking sell you a course or any of that bullshit. I don't have a course, bro. I make these videos based off my personal experience, because I was a little bitch like you. Maybe not you, maybe that's a bit too far, but I was a little bitch, and it took me 12 months to really sort my shit out. It took me losing people close to me to fucking figure my life out at the age of 21, when it could have been all done at 19, 20. And I'm still grateful to be young now, as young as I am and in the position I'm in. But I'm only 6 months into this, bro. And all I did, the only thing that separates you, I dropped out of high school, I was a fucking idiot. I was low-key a drug addict for 2 to 3 years. The only difference between me making $30K a month, being financially free, and you right now, is I simply took action. You could probably get to this position quicker than me. You're probably smarter than me. You're probably more intelligent than me. But I'm now an action taker. And that's literally all that it takes, bro. It's all that it takes. I can say this and give you all the advice, and you still won't take action on it. And that's really going to be an indicator as to where you'll be in 6 months from now. And the way I look at it, and the way you should look at it, is picture yourself in 6 to 12 months time in the exact same position you're in. How are you going to feel then? If you're looking into the online space, if you're looking for freedom, chances are you've got some issues. You fucking hate your job. You can't live with yourself, that you can't provide for your family. You can't support your mother. You can't support your father after all they've done and provided for you. Or you just want the freedom to travel, right? And you can't do that because you're tied down to a job. Maybe you're getting to go on 1 or 2 holidays a year. So chances are your situation's fucking shit now. So you're looking to make a change. You're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect business model. It doesn't fucking exist. It's an excuse, and you know that deep down. It is an excuse. There is no perfect time. But picture yourself in the position you're in now, and then in that exact position in 12 months' time. It's going to be no better, is it? It's going to be worse, if anything, probably more mental health issues, more lack of fulfillment. And because of that, there'll be less drive to actually make a change, and it'll just become normal. And then you'll be a 30-year-old miserable cunt, probably divorced, probably kids probably hate you. And it sounds brutal, but the longer you put it off, the more it becomes okay to be average and to be a number. And that's why so many people, when you're a young guy, you have these big goals, dreams, and ambitions, but then shit like this happens, and it just doesn't end up happening. It just doesn't end up happening. And this is just raw, authentic, my experience, no script. You can see me, I'm just driving, bro, speaking off the dome. But where I'm getting at with all of that is, do yourself a favor 6 to 12 months from now, right? So 6 to 12 months from now, picture yourself in the same position, and obviously you're probably like, fuck that right off. So do something about it now, and I promise you, bro, yourself in 6 months' time will thank you. It'll thank you. You'll thank yourself so much. And I say this because for those 12 months before I decided to grow a pair and take action, those 12 months prior, I was a little bitch, and I was still in the same position. I ended up losing my partner of 3 years because I was a complacent little cunt. I wasn't doing anything with my life, and I don't even blame her for it. I lost, my grandfather, who I lived with, who I was very close with, and, I wasn't becoming the man I wanted to, right? He was a businessman himself, run a business, and I probably didn't spend the time with him I wish I did, just because of my complacency. I was in the same position for 12 months where I wanted to make a change. I was trying to teach myself through YouTube and had this ego that, I could figure it out all on my own, and it just led to depression. It led to a miserable state, and it led to pretty much me giving up, which then led to, a whole other bunch of problems. And then when I started in April this year, just got my life sorted, took a big kick in the ass, a good head fucking for me to actually get started, but I did. And myself now, one is thanking myself so much, because I don't actually even want to know where I would be right now if I didn't take action. But two, pissed off it took so long for me to grow a pair and change my life, because it's really not that hard, bro. It's really not that hard to just wake up one day and go, fuck it, what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose at the end of the day? Worst case, something like this doesn't work out. You're in the same fucking position anyway, but at least you've given something a shot. You've learned skills along the way, and bro, you're not going to fail if you're hungry enough. You literally cannot fail if you don't give up. And the people who do fail just aren't cut out for it. And bro, if you give it 100%, you're not going to fail. And the reason I say this, so there's two reasons, right? You're probably like, why do I take time out of my day for this? One, I'm very passionate about it. But two, this is what my younger self needed to hear, right? So if you're really like a procrastinator, you overthink, and it's a real big issue you face, I'm always speaking to my younger self. And I know there's a lot of people out there working in construction, 20, 21, coming towards the end of their apprenticeship, knowing they want more in their life, but are just lacking, I guess, the drive, the motivation. Will it work out? The second thoughts. I was a big overthinker. So I know I can speak to you guys directly and hopefully motivate you to make that change, because it's really not that hard, bro. It literally is just taking a leap of faith, stepping your foot into the unknown, and surrounding yourself with the right people. And that's literally all you need to do, right? But also, for you guys who are in a position, like you've always been a risk taker, you've always been just one of those people, I can speak this to you. And maybe, you've been told in the past it's bad how many risks you take, or you got to be more safe. For you guys, and for you guys who don't need the motivation, you just need to actually know the right direction, then just know you're on the right path to being successful. Whatever business ventures you want to go through, whatever you want, whatever way you want to go with your life, just know you're on the right path, the right mindsets if you're already taking action. But I'll round it up there. I want to do a lot more of these sort of YouTube videos, but just like straight from the heart, no script, no flashy edits. But at the end of the day, bro, as 2025 approaches, I know a lot of you will have New Year's resolutions. We all do. But make that shit fucking happen. There's a version of you in 6 months' time begging you to make a change. Just think of yourself in 6 months' time. Think of your mum in 2 or 3 years' time still working that fucking job for a very below average paycheck, right? there's a version of you praying, bro, and all that it is going to take to change that is for you to simply take action. Be a man, be a woman, whatever it may be. Take action on your situation, make that change, and stop saying that you are and waiting for the perfect time, because to be honest, it doesn't exist. But I look forward to working with all of you in the new year. I'll be doing a lot more of these videos. Let me know if you like them, like this sort of stuff down below, just the raw, authentic stuff. But procrastination is the biggest killer, bro. It's either don't do anything and stay the same, or take action, potentially change it all and stay the same, but then you've at least got that mindset to where something will eventually work out. If you're not going to try anything, it'll never work out. At least if you try something, you fail, you learn from that, you're in the right mindsets, it will work out. I appreciate you all. As I said, it's Thursday when I'm recording this. I'm dressed like a bit of a poof, going to fuck around and play some golf. But this is the life that I've created, bro. But anyway, I hope this was of some value. 99% of entrepreneurship, 99% of successful people, it is all mindset. It doesn't matter the business model. There's no fucking right way, bro. There's no right way. You'll see the gurus say, fucking do dropshipping, do e-commerce. It's fucking bullshit, bro. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do. As long as you got the right mindset, as long as you just take action and make that change for yourself, for your family, whoever it may be, then it's inevitable when you will be successful. It just is a matter of when. It can all change so quickly. At the end of the day, bro, I'm only 6 months ahead of you. 6 months ago, I was a complete beginner. You're only 6 months behind me, but the longer you put it off, the longer you fall behind a retard like me. So, enjoy your day. Big year ahead. Don't even wait to 2025. Get ahead now. But no, appreciate it. Big things coming. Love.